Uh, hello! Ah, frick, fuck, fudge. Oh, Hakuma! Hello, everybody! Hello! Hi! Can you hear me okay? Is everything alright? Is everything good and dandy? So, today's stream. Do we have something for today? We definitely have something for today. So for today, basically, we have to finish this. We have to finish this reference that I'm supposed to present for today. Which is a lot of... it's a lot of pressure, okay? Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of pressure. And we gotta do it today and we gotta get it finished. So that's what we're gonna do. That's basically what we're gonna do. So... I'm also gonna use the stream a little bit as a way to talk about the sort of work that I do and how I make different references. Like I say to you guys, if you don't know me, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Honeylabel. I'm a very cute, very nice, very energetic, very VTuber. And today I'll be showing you guys my process to make a reference for a character. So this character we've modeled last stream. You can find the bot here on YouTube. But yeah, we modeled her last stream. And usually you would do the reference before the modeling. And I did sort of make a reference, okay? You shouldn't do this, okay? You shouldn't do this. You should make your reference, make it nice and pretty, make sure all the colors are alright, and then model. Instead of having to go eyes closed trying to figure out where it is. No. Okay? But you know what? I have to show, and I have to present my reference to my professor. And I'm not gonna present like a freaking just penciled out sketch, okay? Even though that would be the easier thing to do, it would just be kind of a disaster because this is my final project. So we're gonna clean this up. And also, we're getting art flight clothes. Art flight is it's tomorrow, but for me it's next week because your girl needs to do her finals. She needs to final her finals. But I'll be talking a little bit about references. This is not my best work, okay? Like I said before, we have about an hour to finish this. So let's get started right away and talk a little bit as we go. Hi, Gab. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hi. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Todo bien? Of course. Always. Yeah, but yeah. So in today's streams, we'll be doing that. Let me get this a little bit so I don't yell in your face. I was watching my stream today. I was actually watching my stream today, and I was a little bit concerned about the volume. Okay, that's why I'm trying to speak a little bit closer to the mic. Because even though I really liked the stream for yesterday, the volume wasn't the best. And you know, you cannot hear my beautiful, gorgeous voice if I'm too quiet. So today we're not gonna be that quiet. Today we're gonna speak a little bit louder, but also not too loud. Not too loud because well, today I have to go to the medic to look at my throat because she's been hurting a little bit. She's been a little bit irritated, and so we don't want to irritate her more. Not so much. Honestly, I should be resting it a little bit, but I don't want to. I'm full of energy to stream right now. I'm full of energy. I just drank a huge cup of coffee. So hello, honey. Hi, Nerve. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. Nice to see you today. How's your day been going? Today we're making this reference. It's gonna be like a very short 1 hour stream to try to figure this out. Yeah. Ooh. Hi. Boss. And we have to figure that one out. We have to figure out how we're gonna make this reference really quick. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make this as fast as I can make it. But, you know, we also want to make it pretty. You don't want an ugly reference. You want something that's nice looking. That's something I realized lately. Right now with all my projects, they've not been the best, okay? I've not been trying so hard. It was mostly because of the amount of things that I've been having to do and having to make. And so the quality of the things that I make are kind of going down. which is not the best, of course. You always want to be the best. You always want to give your best. But, yeah. So right now I have a little bit more energy. Any patience, I'm rediscovering English. That's alright. That's alright. We will be practicing together. I'm also rediscovering English. I'm also learning a little bit again. Yeah. Con paciencia. Paciencia y fe. That's how we say it, right? With patience and with hope. Of course. Okay, this is looking cute. I think I draw better when I'm not really, you know, focused, like extra focused. I think I'm just better when I'm not doing that. I think I'm just better when I'm in the zone. Have you guys heard about the artist zone? How are you? Should reference yet? Yes, yes. Today is the day that I have to present everything. And I'm kind of freaking out because I gotta go to the doctor in about an hour. That's why I have to, well, I don't have to. I want to finish this reference as quick as I can make it so I can go to the doctor to check for my throat. I don't have a lot of throat problems right now. It is kind of hurting when I'm singing, and I've been trying to practice singing because I want to post a couple covers. I want to do that, a little bit of spoilers. Hopefully I'm able to do it. But yeah, I wanted to practice singing and a couple songs to be able to post some covers. Try to figure that one out. Now that I have a little bit more money because I'm working, I can actually pay somebody to mix my covers. Because the main problem that I had with covers, it wasn't the actual singing part. Because you guys know, if you've been fans for me for a while, you guys know I really like to sing. But the mixing part is the part that I'm not patient enough to do it myself. You know, I have a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience in making drawings. I have a lot of patience in doing work and editing. I can do all of these things. But audio editing, I don't think I can do that. Even though I wish I could, I don't think I can do that yet. Yippee, covers. Oh, but that's everything okay. Everything's alright. I'm just having a little bit trouble with my throat. She's being a little bit irritated. She's being a little bit mean. So I'm just gonna go check that out. It's probably an inflamed tonsil. You know, I've been having problems. I had problems with my tonsils since I was really small. And so they're kind of messed up. They're kind of fucked up right now. Apart from that, they should be okay. Should be fine, but I want to check, just to check them. See if it's just gonna go with time, which is maybe what's gonna happen. Maybe I just ate something bad, or I just didn't wash my teeth good enough. And something got trapped in there. Maybe that's the thing that's making me hurt. As a rage, right? It's annoying because I wanted to sing and I want to do longer streams, but my throat doesn't want to cooperate. And you know, you have to take care of yourself first. It'll be okay. Yeah, hopefully it's okay. I don't think it's anything that's really bad because it's not like extremely painful. But it does, like, I do have a little bit of feeling from my throat to my ear. To my ear right here on top. To my ear, and then, yeah. It's not comfortable. It's not very comfortable, so I want to make sure that everything's alright so I can just go flowing into this. Have you guys had any weird experience with doctors? What's like the weirdest thing you've been with a doctor? Lately I've been going to the doctor more. Not because I've been sicker. I think I've actually been more healthy than when I was smaller. But now that I have a good health insurance, I'm using it a lot. So anything that's kind of small, I usually go to the doctor. And I've had really good doctors. I had really bad doctors. My sister doesn't cooperate. Exactly. It doesn't want to cooperate. Sorry guys, my throat just doesn't want to sing. I guess we won't have covers anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I've had doctors. I had a couple of doctors. There's two types of doctors, okay? You usually have like the patient doctors that have a little bit more time, like my nutritionist. I had a great time with my nutritionist. Actually, I'm coming back for Thursday. And also, I had doctors that were not the best. They usually just try. It's like if you were in one of those cars, like those race cars, F1 I think it's called, and they just try to get, like in those stops that they try to get the cards just back together. I think it was kind of like that vibe. It's like, hello, Dr. Howard. You have that? Oh yeah. Give me all the other things. Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. Oh, do you have a problem with your throat? Okay. There you go. Here's all your medicines. Here's the lab that you have to make. There's actually like $300. Fuck you. Go away. That's literally what they do, dude. I don't like. I understand a little bit. Okay, I understand. You have a bunch of patients. You have 50 minutes with each patient. But there's nobody else in this line, okay? I came here early for a reason. And then you give me like a $300. Like, you don't even explain that to me. Yes, I'm being completely serious. That's a lot, okay? In the United States, that's cheap. Have you guys heard about how much you have to pay for healthcare? $300 is cheap. But it's $300 because my insurance doesn't cover it. Because it seems like having allergies, it's not a problem of health. I'm just making it up. It's just a little thing in my brain. Shut up! It's not bad. It's actually like worsening my state of life. But it doesn't cover it, so I guess I'll just go fuck myself over then. That sucks for me. $300 is cheap? No. Of course, it's not cheap. It's not cheap for anyone, I think. But if you take into account the amount of money that healthcare is in different countries, it's definitely. But I live here on Bear Island, and in Bear Island, our healthcare is not expensive, but it's not dirt cheap either. We do have cheaper healthcare. It's not completely free, but it's cheaper. It's about $5. But I have my healthcare. What's that called? Like my insurance. I have my insurance, which usually it's supposed to cover things, but it doesn't cover this allergy. You know, what's that called? Like to find out what allergies I have. It doesn't cover it. It doesn't want to cover it. I don't know why. Like, why would you? Why would you do that? Whatever. I'll probably just have to pay it out of pocket. Like we was saying, this doctor did not tell me it was gonna cost that much. He gave me like the most expensive way of finding out all my allergies. You know, I'm a very allergy prone person. I realized. I did not know that. Why? I don't know. I guess it was just it would be the easiest for him. But like, you have to also think about the patient and about their lives and about how much money it's gonna cost. Like, that's a little bit more of care. I guess he just wanted me out of there or something. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely just don't pick random doctors. Cause I had a bit of a medical emergency per se. It was an urgency. It wasn't really an emergency. It's like an allergic reaction, but it wasn't a deadly allergic reaction. I just got inflamed. I looked like a little, like if you were to inflame, put a little straw on my face and then blow on it, like, and my eyes were like big and huge and like balls. That's what happened, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. But I wasn't gonna die, probably. But yeah, I got that. I had to go to emergency. I had to get my little IV with my little anti-allergen shit. And it passed, okay? But I didn't want to get that again. Because I didn't know what I had eaten. Or maybe it was stress. Or maybe it was something. Because that had happened to me before. But it was out of nowhere. There wasn't anything that had ever made me have those sort of allergic reaction. So my allergic reactions were usually like, oh, sneezing. You know? Just little things like sneezing. Oh no! I got a little bit of mucus on my nose. Oh no! I got a little bit of a cough. Not like, your face is gonna explode, your eyes are gonna explode, your mouth is gonna explode, your body is gonna explode. Like, no, not that much. But I guess me and my buddy decided just that they just like, fuck it. Yeah, let's go to hell. And we went to hell. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor, check my throat, make sure everything's alright, make sure everything's good. And then I have to keep finishing that. God, I hope I don't have to do anything, and I can just come back and they tell me, oh my god, we're just gonna have to check your throat. They're just gonna check my throat, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's fine. And I'm fine. Oh, okay, honey. Yeah. Hi, Sprit. Hello. How are you guys? I'm really happy you guys are here. You guys are the real OGs. Yeah. I don't know if I can actually like have a subtitle thing. That would be useful. You just put it down in here, and it can kind of translate the English into. But yeah. How about that? Do you guys have any questions about this new channel? Isn't it exciting having a new place to be? You know, I have to freshen it up a little bit. It has a little bit of polvo. How is that called in English? Polvito. Powder? No, that's not it. I guess that's it. That's not really it. It's a little bit old. It hasn't been cleaned in a while. It has a couple videos, a couple things from a couple years ago. But yeah. Well, hopefully we can just kind of renovate it slowly. You know, your girl doesn't have enough money to renovate it all, and doesn't have enough money to just buy new furniture and just turn the house upside down and just change it at all. But we make do. Country girls, we make do. Yeah. Apart from that, I'm really excited about new beginnings. They're always like a new area to improve. I just found out this, right? Give me a second, you guys. This is about to get way better. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I didn't find this. There we go. That's nicer. Wait. There we go. Let me change this into this. Oh. Is this nicer? I still have to find dust. Exactly. You're so right. Dust. It's a little bit dusty, but that's alright. I just have to figure it out. There we go. See? Now we're talking. Right. Have to make a couple new things. Have to figure out a couple new things, but we'll make do. Everything's gonna be really pink, because pink is just the best color in the world. What's the best color in the world, in your opinion? For me, it's definitely pink. Yesterday I spoke about this, because it's the truth. Pink is just the best color ever. Pink Power Ranger, pink things, pink food, strawberries. Everything pink. Everything pink is great. I love it. Nice. Okay, let's figure out this reference things. Have you guys seen what I've been doing? I've basically been doing like the base. Now we're gonna actually look at the model, because she's been going blind. I've been going blind. Just gonna get in the hang of it, trying to figure out how to make the face. And now we're gonna take the colors. No, we're actually gonna take what we modeled, and we're gonna use it as a reference to put all the little details in. For references, you want to make sure that it's useful, so it doesn't have to be very detailed. I've been investigating a little bit about reference sheets. This is the base. Yeah, basically. This is the base of the... It looks good. Thank you. Yeah, you want to make something like this. This is very unclean. That's alright. You just make it clean as you go. That's how I like to work. I like to make something that's very basic. Very scratchy. Kind of sketchy. You know, it's very sketchy sketch. You go with your sketchy sketch. And then you start just making it nicer looking. Little by little. So that's what we're gonna do. Now I'm gonna find our reference for the model, and I'll be using it to use my color picker and make sure all the details are looking nice. There we go. This is the model I made. Isn't she cute? She's amazing. Yeah, yesterday, if you want to see the bot and see how she was made, not fully because she took like a while to do. This is my final project for a class. And yeah, we'll be going, I'm making basically the reference for that. She looks so funny like that. I don't know why. I don't know. She's so polite with it. She's so polite. What are you looking at, girl? Oh, you look sweet. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so the reference that Professor asked us to make a reference with AI, okay? But I don't want to do that. AI drawings look ugly, so a lot of them look ugly. Well, most of them look ugly. There's something about it that's just very, very, very tacky, and so I don't want that. Sorry to all AI artists, I guess. A prompter? That was what called? Yeah. I think AI is useful. She's like Diva from Overwatch. Yeah, a little bit. I can see that. I wanted to go a little bit more space girly. A little bit more. It's like Diva and Juno combined. Maybe it's like Diva having a Juno cosplay. I'm not completely against AI. I think it's useful and I use it in a lot of things in my life. I do think you need to be very careful about it, and I don't like is AI and things when I use graphic. It's like, I guess it can work if you want to make an idea and kind of have an idea of something, of a composition and things. But as a final product, it looks really bad. And the idea that this like companies can completely overthrow the designers, their illustrators by using AI is stupid. Because the thing about designers, illustrators, and all of us creatives is that it's not only about the work, right? It's not only about the actual like drawing part. It's also about drawing is half of drawing and half of modeling and half of making all the things. It's in your head. And so you practice a lot, mostly in your head. So you're able to know what's wrong with your drawings. You're able to know what's wrong with your design. You're able to know these things. And this person who maybe it's great at other things simply tries to do it, something's gonna look bad and they're not gonna know what it is. It's like, how could you put it? It's like if you're building a computer out of scratch, okay? And you get AI to tell you how to build it, or kind of get the base of the outside, but it's not gonna be able to make the inside. And you know exactly, like the computer screen is flashing, and it's not useful, okay? Or maybe the resolution is really bad, but you see it's blurry, but you don't really know why it's blurry. Okay, so that's where you need the people who actually like know about this sort of things to be able to fix it, to be able to do it. And in that point, it's just better to get them to do it fully, because trying to fix something that you already did with this way it's just a bit silly. So yeah, I think one of the main problems for companies is gonna be just figuring out. That's why they're rehiring people. They have a bad knowledge, and artists are very underrated, and designers are also very underrated in society, I think. Like all these jokes about McDonald's and all the things. I think it really shows that the majority of people don't realize how important design is in their daily life, and to be able to make things easier for everybody. Like, how many times have you looked at a sign and be able to go to a place you usually won't realize, or your phone, or the chairs that you're in, right? Good design is usually like flawless. It's usually not very flashy, unless it's something that's made to be beautiful and you're usually be able to see it. But most of good design is not flashy, because that's not the point of most design and of most things. Other things are just simply made to be practical and to be nice to use. And so you wouldn't think about the designer that it made, but sometimes when something's really badly designed, you will think about the designer, you would think about what they were thinking. But if something's like really good, well designed, you would just think, oh, this is really well designed. So I think that's where the disconnection comes from. But yeah, that's just basically my take. I think a big part of the problem with that is just simply the way, that we have to think. Like, you have to think about how things are made. You have to think of how it's gonna work. And also a lot of part of design is thinking about who you're designing for. So if this character were, like, this character's fine for a lot of things, for another things, it wouldn't be fine. Like, if I were to make her, if they were to tell me, oh, we need a character for an older audience, which is about 40, 50-year-olds who want to buy coffee. would this character probably work? No, it would make them feel a little bit left out. It would be seen a little bit more childish or even a little bit too young, and so they wouldn't relate with her. And also maybe if the coffee shop wants to be very fancy and like high level, it wouldn't really fit into the vibe. So does it mean the design is bad? Technically, yeah, because the design is bad taking into account what its purpose is, right? But not what she is, or not the level of the designer. So the designer can be very good technically, like all the composition, all the colors are picked well, everything is like pretty, and it could work technically, but it's not like a good design because it's not solving an actual problem. Right, exactly. Yeah. So that's a big part of it. I think the same goes for a lot of VTuber designs, a lot of character designs, a lot of these designs, a lot of the talks about design, about bad design that I've seen a lot in places like Twitter and all these places. It's like they make a character that's not an Instagram model and they get mad about it and call it bad design. But there's nothing bad design about it, right? So you look at all the details and it makes sense that it works it works with each other. And not all characters have to be beautiful to be a good design. Like you would think Roadhog, for example, for Overwatch, he's not considered handsome, right? He's bigger, you don't see his face, he's supposed to be this big guy, right? And that works with his character. That's part of it, and he's appealing. And he's a good design because it tells a lot about his gameplay. It tells a lot about the way that he's supposed to be played. That you can go and he's low and this is the way that he plays and he's strong to be able to grapple people. That, right? But he's not this handsome Instagram guy who has a bunch of muscles. That doesn't mean it's bad design. And same goes with a female design. So places like Genshin, for example, they can go a little bit too much with the appeal. So, you know, the appealing parts of the character, that they forget the parts that are useful, and the design is actually lacking because it doesn't make sense in the world that they are at, right? Or it doesn't make sense with the rest of the cast, or it doesn't tell us a lot about the character. And so, or it can suspend the sense of disbelief. So a lot of the earlier designs, a lot of people say they were better because they were working more with the cultures. They made more sense, and they made the different, silhouettes of the character. Silhouettes of the character is also very important. That's another problem seeing with Genshin designs and with other gacha designs too. Silhouettes. The people talking about detached leaves, I think that's right. I think silhouettes need to be quite different. You can put two people together and the silhouettes may not be the best, and they can be very, very similar. There's nothing that really stands out as something kinda for them. There's a lot of designs that you look at it and you're like kinda in disbelief that they actually picked. Like, I like Yahoda in the sense that she has some sort of appeal, but I don't like her outfit, not necessarily because it's revealing, but because it doesn't really make sense in the place that she is. So when I just look at her, I'm just like, is she gonna be cold? She's probably cold. And she's just a regular human, right? So she's not like a robot. She's not like I could think about the robot girl, right? Or I could think about the things, but she's just a regular girl, so she most probably is gonna be cold. So why would you make this design for a cold climate if they're gonna be cold? And it's also with the guys. So with the guys, it's like, oh, but the guys are like fully clothed and they make sense. It makes sense because it's cold, right? Like Flint, it's cold. He has his pants, he has his coat, he looks awesome. Barca shows a little bit more skin, but he also has his coat, he also has his pants. I also like Barca's design because he has a different silhouette in his body type a little bit. He's slightly different, but different enough that he like stands out. But yeah, for the guys, you will see them fully clothed, and it makes sense with the vibes and the area. But for the girls, that's another thing. You can still put pants like our Latino, and you can still make them sexy and look nice and look hot, okay? Like you see Arlecchino, you see people like her, and she's like almost fully clothed. She's like she has a full suit. And you know that's her appeal. That's what makes her hot. She's awesome. But yeah, that's my little sparkle of character design. Just rambling about it, because I think it's a fair criticism in the sense of design. It can take us a lot from a story. It's like when I saw Nefer, she has like the little bob and she has the short skirt, and I guess it does kind of make sense. But you can find other ways. I feel like they kind of look the same a little bit after a while. The new Shishnaya designs do not feel very thought out. Shinigami, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you today. Yeah, but that's my little part about Genshin designs. I've not played Genshin in a while. I do like Clint's design. I didn't like it at first. I feel like he's not that different from everybody else, honestly, but I do like his personality and all the part of the lore, and the whole character with the personality just kind of fit. Hello Shinigami, hello. Yeah. I feel like it does kind of fit, but Barca is also like a nice design too. The new red guy, like also fake guy from Shishnaya, I think it's fine. I don't find any of his design too appealing. I want a little bit more pizzazz, something that makes him look a little bit nicer. But apart from it, I don't think there's anything wrong with his design. Just that, a little bit more interest on him. I just want what you have. Oh, do you? Oh my god, it's almost been an hour already. Gosh, time flies when you're having fun, right? Have you guys been liking the stream? How do you like it so far? Does it feel really different if I speak in English? Hopefully it doesn't feel too different. I do like YouTube more. I like it more. I like that I can see my bots after too. I mean, in the other platform, I don't know. I don't actually know if this changes or does anything. It's a gun. Hey, it's a gun in the pointed blind. Christian girl born baby swallow we try. Yeah, that's great. Maybe one day we can have our stickers. I don't know how that works. Yeah. I don't know how it works though, but yeah. It's been nice. I like it a lot. I do not know how to get my little stickers and my little cool things, but that's nice. I want to try vertical streaming too here. There's an option for that. That would be nice for a little bit of a speaking stream, like just chatting a Satsudan stream. I'm living my fantasy. I'm living my dreams, dude. I miss streaming so much. I love streaming in English. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. Yes, of course. She's looking kind of cute. Yeah, she's looking cute. She's not very model. I get that's fine. Keep clicking the hearts, guys. Let's click the heart. Guys. Let's click the heart. I don't know what that does. Do you guys know what that does? Do you guys know? I don't know. I've been doing it though. I heard in TikTok it helps you like get more people watching your stream, but I don't know if that's the same thing that happens on YouTube. I think it's just something to show your love for Honeylabel. I don't know. Lamau. It's something cool. It's something nice. There's something off about this one, but I don't know what's going on with her. Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah, there's something off, but I don't know what it is. I think her shoulders are a little bit too down. I guess we can make that a little bit. I guess we can make that a little bit more there. Yeah. What's the weirdest design you've seen? I've heard a lot about weird designs in video games lately, but I don't know what's like the weirdest thing right now. Oh, I'm gonna use this one to copy and paste it in another one. Oh, did I copy something? I copied the wrong part of the drawing. Why didn't you tell me I copied the wrong part of the drawing, SMH? God, you're supposed to be my supervisors. Why would you do that? I've been designing things that have very weird shapes, okay? I've been designing things that have weird shapes, and it has not been on purpose, but I've been getting in trouble for that. So, basically, I had to go print one of, like, don't choose the wrong layer. Hopefully I didn't. Gosh. So, I'm gonna tell you guys, I was printing one of my final projects. So basically we had to make like signs. It was about a signage. It was about making things that were a signage for a park. And so I had to make signage for a park. You know, for a park, you have to have. I got a sign because this was a group project. I got a sign apart. One of the signs for directions. And so yeah, I was like, okay, so let's look at references. What do you need? So you need a flare base, right? So we can stick on the ground. It can be on the ground, and then maybe you can do something that's a little bit longer. So yeah, it's a little stick because that's usually what signs then, and then you put the little 3 parts for the 4 signs. So I did that. I had that design for 3 weeks. Got it. It looked nice. But I had to separate it. So I have to separate. I'm going to show you guys. I had to separate the sign part. So like the direction part and the base. I'm going to stick the little signs. And when I took the little signs off of it, it looked a little bit suspicious. It looked a little bit weird. And it had a sort of shape that people will find interesting. So I didn't think too much of it. I was like, maybe I'm just dirty-minded. Maybe I'm just imagining things, okay? And if you put the little things on top, it doesn't look like, okay, it doesn't look like anything. Okay, it looks normal. Suspicious. But I had to print it. So I had to print it, and I had to send it to be printed and cut. And this is about 180 centimeters. 170 centimeters, so it's about like 6 feet something. So I went with my friends. Okay, I went with my friends and we went to print it. And then they were taking, they took a bunch of hours. I had to print it. And then we were waiting they would bring our things. And then I just hear some people laughing. And I turn my head around. And I see the people printing that printed the things, laughing at my little sign. I'm a little pencil sign because they thought it looked like a dong, okay? They thought it looked like a dong. They were laughing because it looked like a dong. Okay? Fuck. Yeah. Maybe it looks like a dong. Maybe it does. Whatever. Not like I care. Not like I care that it looks weird. It's not like it's just the hard work of my week that I had to work on it. Yeah, it's not the first time this sort of thing has happened to me. I just really don't think about that sort of stuff when I'm designing things. You just have to think about the practical, okay? It was so big. Yeah, I don't know, God. Why does this happen to me? I was just trying to make my cool design, and then they made fun of my design because it looked like me. It's so sad. Oh my god. Well, yeah, and yeah, that's the moment I felt real fear on my soul. I was just happy that they thought it was funny, and my friends was like, yeah, we're just happy that they had something to laugh about in their lives. But yeah, that was the time that my design got made fun of it because I had a suspicious thing. Man, whatever. It's not like I care. But yeah, guys, remember when you're designing things, think about them a little bit more. Thankfully, when it's like all glued together, it doesn't look that way. So I guess it's just that. We had to put a little. It's not the most stable design, but we had to put a little rod of what's this called? Wood. Well, that's not helping. That's not helping my cause. But yeah, we have to put wood. We have to put wood on it. Wood for wood, I guess. Whatever. Oh man. Now that's what I get for trying to design things. Yes. There we go. A little bit here. A little bit here. Apart from that, finals have been going great, apart from having to go to urgency and also having my design laughed at. But nothing too bad, nothing too horrible yet. We still have the time to fuck things over. Hopefully we don't. I actually don't want to go to the doctor, but I have to go to the doctor. Oh, God. I want to stay all here and just finish my things and talk to you guys. I don't want to go to the doctor. And it's gonna be sex. I'm gonna have to go in cars, and the car's gonna be filled with people, and I don't want to go into cars with people. I'm just complaining about things. Gosh, Honeylabel, get it together, girl. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. She's my little baba. Okay, save things. You gotta save. He has the huge tail. It's a huge ponytail. It's a huge ponytail. I was just like, I want to have something like, I think every character has to have a charm point. I think Japanese artists are good with that. I think they're right. I learned about charm points when I was looking at Japanese character design, and I think they're totally right. I'm gonna turn on my thingy. Sorry guys, you're gonna hear my ventilator, my fan. Like you guys are my fans, like my other fan, but my big fan. The fan in my room. Hold up. Are they? They were right about charm points. All the characters need a charm point, something that has to stick out for them, right? So for this character, her charm point is her huge ponytail. Like I'm talking humongous. Like I'm talking megalodon levels of ponytail, like megalodon levels of hair. And you know what? I love some big hair. I have huge hair. Can you see it right now? Yeah, because volume is king. The biggest fan versus the fan. Let's see who wins. I was looking at what was weird. She did not have eyebrows. That's her eyebrows cut off. Look at that's looking cute. That's looking nice. We're doing things. We're doing something. Let me check this over here. I have to do a lot of commissions. I have to do a lot of that. So yeah, every character needs to have a charm point. My charm point right now, nothing that really sticks out, I guess, is my eye bags. Eye bags. I love my little. I hate my eye bags. I love and hate my eye bags. I mean, if you draw them on, they're kind of cute, right? But in real life, they're kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. Because I look tired all the time. I have beautiful almond eyes. I want my beautiful almond eyes to show up. Not my eye bags. That's the thing that brings more attention. And the problem with my eye bags, okay, is that if you see a picture of me as a child, I have eye bags. Because that's just how my anatomy is made, okay? That's just how my face is made. That's just how my bones and my skin are just made. So what am I gonna do with that? Like, that's just how I'm born. Some people have eye bags because they cannot sleep. I cannot sleep, and I still got I can sleep like 100 hours and I still get eye bags. Okay. I love being able to work. Today I was thinking, I'm just switching topics like crazy. Like, that's fine. I love being able to work, okay? And I'm in an office. It has AC. I have my computer. I can come in right now. It's not really stressful. I can just do my designs, and I'm getting better at design. Okay, the people who work out are kind and cool, and I have enough money to be able to buy my things. I don't get paid like an immense amount of money, but it's considered like a nice amount of money. Would I be able to live on my own with it? Probably, if I lived in a little bit of a cheaper district. But I do miss my free time. Gosh, I miss being able to just not do anything. Though Saturday and Sunday do feel a little bit better. It's kind of weird. It's like when you don't eat any sugar and then you are able to eat a cookie after like a while of not eating sugar and anything and going in a diet. And the cookie is like the sweetest fucking thing and the most delicious thing you've ever had in your life. It's like you get something good out of restraint. It's like when you eat when you're actually hungry and the food just tastes really, really good. Like, and you're really hungry, the food just tastes really, really good. Of course, you don't want to go that hungry all the time. Today, I forgot to eat my breakfast. Do not forget to eat your things, guys. Please do that. Alright, I understand. Yeah. It's that sort of feeling, right? So Saturdays and Sundays just feel a lot nicer. Because before, I was just kind of stressed about doing my homework. And Saturdays and Sundays, also because I'm going to the psychologist. So that really helps. But yeah, they just feel a lot nicer. I feel like a day for myself. I'm gonna turn off my lights. Turn on, not turn off. Did you win? Did you win the stare down? I think I won. Sorry. The Wi-Fi's really good right now. Oh my god, guys. Guys, am I a professional streamer? Am I like the best streamer ever? Says that and then the stream just turns down. Turns off. Stream just stops. No, please. There you go. It's cute. Okay, what else do we need to do? I'm gonna put some color on it. Her nose looks a little bit too big in here. She has a bigger nose, but not that much. Not that big. We're still anime girls. We don't have a nose. My nose. Let's turn this in. Let's put this a little bit down. Let's put this here. Yeah, but that's about my day. That's been about the whole thing. Have you guys heard about the drama with the new Loving Deep Space character? Oh my god. I'm spicy. So I was telling you guys about the new Love and Deep Space character that came out. And turns out some like Chinese fans complain so much about this new character they just scrap the whole character. Like, they scrap the whole thing. Can you imagine that? It's like if people complain about one of the Overwatch characters so much that just like simply will never release. But this is worse because they had the stories. They had like, this is a character that's been working out probably for months, probably for like almost a year, maybe years, and they just fucking scrap the whole thing. Like, they don't tell you, oh, we're gonna get this character for like we're just gonna delay the release of the character. They're just gonna scrap the whole character. They're never gonna release any other characters for the game. Like, are you crazy? Why would you do that? Oh my god. And I was so excited for him. I was excited. I thought I was gonna start playing the game, but I decided to. And I was gonna be like, maybe I'm gonna try. Maybe I'm just gonna make space in my phone to be able to try it. Right? But no, it's just simply not gonna release him. It's gonna be like, yeah, sure, we're not gonna release them. We're just simply gonna scrap the whole thing, all the work, all the voice actors gonna get paid, mad pay. Oh my god. Dude, it's so sad. A lot of my friends, like I've told you guys, some of my friends were like big fans of Love and Deep Space, and I had a friend who was really excited about it, and I just see her stories and like she's really sad, and I got really sad for her because like they just killed him off. Basically his words are being killed off, so they're never gonna release anything out of him. Hopefully they're able to get they change their minds and they can change it back and maybe just make sure that he comes out later and work on stories, right, and not completely scrap him forever, because that would be really sad for everybody that's involved. I guess the people that didn't like him, it's not really sad for them, but yeah, I don't know, it feels a little bit bitter. Hopefully it can be resolved soon, but yeah, it was just like a very sudden, very like completely out of nowhere thing. Well, not really out of nowhere. I did hear there was a lot of backlash, but it was just simply like really surprising. Really surprising. Just like, oh, I'm right here. Yeah, look at me. I'm right here. And then gone. Fuck. He didn't even have a chance to be liked by the fandom. They did not like Silas too, from what I heard. They did not like Caleb either, from what I heard. They just don't like anybody that comes out. Fuck. I guess they just want to stay with the same characters. Like, yeah, it's just simply not it, I guess. They just didn't like him, and then they turned it off, and now he's not there. Now we're working a little bit more on our character reference. Let us put a little bit more of in here. We're gonna put more detail on it. Have you ever what sort of streams do you enjoy more? I love art streams. I love gaming streams. I think I'll probably be gaming a little bit more, but because I have so many responsibilities right now, I've been trying to combine them. Because I do love to stream, I love to talk to you guys, but I also have a lot of things to do. And I imagine when I start working more, I'll also have more art stream. That's great. It's more chill. Yeah. Or gaming stream, I'm not able to talk to you guys as much, I assume. But I love game streams too. That's great. I do love game streams too. I love to game. I'll be able to. The problem that I have is that I don't have a lot of practice with game streams. I've done a bunch of art streams in my career as a VTuber. Working, what is that, dude? That's all I know. And the grind. The problem with game streams, don't worry. Not worrying. I'm all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me worrying, because if I worry, you worry, and we worry together. And that's worrisome. So don't worry. No, but yeah, I have more experience streaming while drawing than anything else. That's just simply something that I like to do, and it's a little bit easier. Drawing is definitely something that I have to put a little bit of my mind into it. But I feel like it's a different place for my brain than to draw, right? So talking and drawing, than to talk. So like the part of my brain that is speaking right now is not the same part of my brain that's thinking about the drawing. Drawing for me is very instinctual. I've done it so much when I was younger that now I just kind of like do it, and then I fix it, and then I do it, and then I fix, like I said before. It's a lot about looking and then doing the things. But yeah, that's what makes it a little bit easier for me when I'm gaming. It's also instinctual, but it's instinctual in a different way, and a lot of my emotions are into it, right? Because if I get killed, I die. I just said if I get killed, I die. Of course you're gonna die. When you die, when you get killed, you die, dude. When you get killed, you fucking die, dude. Like, I think it's just the stupidest thing ever. No. What was that? Yeah, but basically you understand what I'm talking about, right? When you're playing a game, you have to have a lot of your feelings just into it. No. I don't wanna die. Well, too bad. Too bad for you, dude. Too bad. Gets in the screen, holds you. Pops your head. Comes out. Image. Yeah, but basically it's that. I have to use a lot of my feelings, and I get rage, and I get sweaty. And when I play alone, and play when I'm not a stream, I can just kind of turn off the game and go away if I don't like it. Sometimes I get really frustrating games and just turn it off. I'm like, fuck, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do this. I just get into the realization, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. And then I don't do it. But when I'm streaming, I cannot just turn it off. I mean, I guess, but that's gonna be a pain. I just think of you guys. I was like, if I were to go into a stream and then the streamer just decided, I don't like this game, turns it off, it would be kind of funny actually. I don't think that's that bad of a thing. But you know what? I'm just expecting it. I just expect them to be playing the game that it says on the title. Apart from that, yeah, not much. I just have to learn to be more patient and more clever. But that just comes with practice. I definitely will try to make more gaming streams, because that's something that I want to do. And that's something I want to practice. I feel like I would just want to get better. I just want to be a better streamer. I want to be more entertaining. I just want to be better. Something that my dad told me. It's gonna sound a little bit cocky. But my dad did tell me that anything that I try, I do well. And from what I've realized is that it's kind of true, but it's in the sense of the way that I do things and that I think about things more than my ability to do things. Because when I don't know how to do something that I do find nice about myself is that I search for an answer. So imagine you don't know how to paint something. You could decide, oh, I just don't know how to paint, or you can just find tutorials on how to paint. That's basically how I learned to draw. It's like, oh, I don't know how to draw eyes. I could have just told myself, I don't know how to draw. I'm the person that doesn't draw, and never try and never get to this point and never do anything of this. But I decided to just keep going, and that's something that has helped me. So if you guys, I would recommend you guys to kind of get that mindset on, to be like, just doing, you're not bad at anything by nature. Well, you can be like less good at some things by nature, but you're not gonna be like never gonna be able to make it. I think anybody can get to like a very good point if they do enough practice. Unless they have some sort of disability that makes them completely not be able to do something. But I think most people can get really good at just do it. Exactly, right? Should do it and do it bad. I think just do it is a little bit short. I think it's just do it and do it badly 100 times, and then eventually you'll do it well. It's just about that. It's just about trying and sucking, but loving the fact that you're improving and then getting better. It's like, I've never played any sort of FPS games before, but I played so much Splatoon. Even though I died all the time, and it was hard, and I didn't know how to do things. But I loved the game so much that I just kept doing it, and eventually I got better. And I got really, really good. So, yeah. It's just simply about doing the same thing a lot. Or doing things differently a lot. Yeah. That's basically it. I would say, guys, just try to keep doing things. Do things that you're scared to do, and eventually you'll just get to a place that you never thought you could. Maybe I get a little too philosophical, but I do think that's good advice. I do think it's good advice. I would just say to keep going. And that's something that I'm telling you guys to just do it myself too. Yay! Yippee! I'm so happy. We have to finish drawing this part. I've been listening to many Hololive songs. I've been just in a Hololive mood lately. I just listened to Taco Takeover by Inani. By Ina. どれもいいなのすむです。いいな、タコだし、いいな、タコだし、いな、いな、いいな、いな、いいな。誰もいいなのすむです。Ah, I love that song. It's like really energetic. I like the lyrics too. I love puns. You guys know I love puns. I'm a very punny person. Oh my god, that was so... Ah, taco dash, ina, taco dash, ina. I love it. Oh, I've also been watching... Today I watched the World Cup with Kiara, like her stream. I think that's such a smart move, and I actually like watching it a little bit better if Ina was talking about it. You know, if an anime girl's talking about the World Cup, I do... It took me a week to forget the rhythm. Dude. How can you forget the rhythm? It's so catchy. You have to listen it to 100 times. Like I did. Anime girl to be able to do that. But she makes it interesting, okay? The World Cup, yeah. So at my work we were watching it on the big screen. Because I work in like communications. So internal communications, so we post a couple things for the people that we're communicating to. And part of that communication is about the World Cup. Because, you know, it's popular things right now. And so we need to know what's going on. If anything interesting happens, so we have the World Cup always on. And just listening to Kiara talk about it just made it a little bit more interesting. And I liked it. I do like reaction content a lot. Yeah, you want to see how people react to things. Yep. Ina, taco dash, ina, taco dash, ina. Nemo ina na samui desu. Ina, taco dash, ina. Nemo ina na samui desu. This been going on for more than 1 hour, dude. This is not what I signed up for. Fake streamer. Fake. She's not done the stream that she said. Let's cancel her. Let's take her platform away. No. Yeah. I prefer the herb covers. Herb is also really good. It is okay too. Yeah, I love it. I love her songs. Her covers are so, like, her voice is very soft and pretty. Fake. This streamer is fake. This girl doesn't even know how to stream. I'm gonna open a thread. No, please don't. No, I swear, guys, please don't cancel me, please. I know I said 1 hour, but I'm trying my best. God. There we go. That's cute. That's cutesy. Is that enough? Let's put a little bit more spice on it. Let's put a little bit more spice. Let's put a little bit more work. The lines are not the best, but I guess that's alright. Oh, I did like a lot of the design that I did for her. She's so cute. For like her presentation design, I kind of popped out. I kind of popped my honey's. I'm just saying something. I'm just saying shit. I'm just saying things. I'm trying not to cuss so much, okay? When I speak English, I cuss a lot. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about cussing so much. I'll try to be more family friendly, more cutesy, more me. I cuss so much. It's because it's not Spanish, right? In Spanish, I don't cuss. I don't cuss at all. It just simply doesn't come to me. But English, it just feels detached enough, so I don't feel as rude. I remember when I used to work there in the United States, I was so used to cussing like normally. Because, you know, you don't feel the actual weight of the cuss. And we were working with, in a more familiar place. And I got in trouble because they heard me cuss. And we're not supposed to cuss. Because then the kids gonna hear us. So yeah, you're not supposed to cuss in front of children, dude. And I was doing that because I didn't realize I was cussing. I was just like, oh, I'm just talking normally. Oh, dude, you're cussing. That's not good. Don't do that. Oh, that's looking really nice. Yeah. I just have to put a couple more shadows in this. Let me save. Always remember to save. But yeah, it's looking nice as a reference, definitely. You're not gonna get too close. We're gonna have to make it kind of... It's fine to be sketchy. I guess it doesn't have to be like a really pretty Venice design. I do want to use the time that I have today to also work in other projects. Make sure I get that done. Because tomorrow I also have to just show my projects. So I have a couple days to finish them. Hopefully I have enough time though. Need more shadow maybe. Yeah. That's what I'm working on right now. It does need more shadow to be able to look nice. It is a little bit flat. You can't make that joke with me. It has always been bothering VTubers about their flatness. But I don't have that problem. I've been blessed by my mommy. Sorry. My mommy being myself. Isn't that kind of weird? I am my mother. I am mother. She's mother. She's mother. Is she mother? She is mother. Okay. Let me put a little bit in here. Am I doing... Why isn't it painted on the other side? This is scary. I'm scared. What? Hey! Are you not working the way that you're supposed to work? And let me do this. What? What? Oh, I'm erasing? Yeah, I was erasing. You're a mother? I'm not a mother, but I am mother. You don't understand. That's alright. One day you'll understand, little guy. I'll have to culturize you. Really with culture. With mother culture. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What's that song? What's the song? Empire of the ancient ones called. Na 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 na. Hey, Demi, it's me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Tabi kodai. With me. Ina takodai. Ina takodai. Ina ina ina. Ina ina. どれもいいなのさみです。高いんでしょう。いなたこだし。いなたこだし。いな。どれもいいなのさみです。I'm just obsessed with that song, dude. I'm sorry. I keep saying dude. Why am I talking like a surfer? What is my accent in English? Do you have a very thick accent? I'm trying to be a little bit more neutral with it. Be a little bit more polite with it. Just so I'm more eligible, more understandable, easier to understand. A little bit more international. She's international. Ina 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 ina. Yeah. A bit of that. Oh, I have to turn off this. Even though she's cute. Probably hear it in the background. We don't want that. Song are you guys hearing? I don't have any song. Oh. I might have been going with copyright music. I did not want to. Should be fine. Yep. There we go. I don't know, my accent is more crude. I think accent is very different. I was told they thought I was from California when I was in the United States. I do not know if I do have kind of a Californian accent. I do think I do have a more Peruvian accent. I thought I was a little more from California. That may be because a couple of my friends are from there, so I make it a little bit of local fry. Local fry. Do they have? But yeah. I was very surprised. I'm very glad that they thought I was from there, honestly. I was just very happy. You guys think I'm actually from like native speaking level? Probably not. Probably they did not think that, but they did like my accent. Do you have a diva accent? I guess I do have a diva accent, and I guess I do kind of have that. I guess I do kind of have a girlies accent, and I think that's fine. I think that does fit my personality. A lot of the YouTubers that I watch to learn English, most of them were Americans, so I guess I do have kind of a more American Peruvian accent. I don't know if in a couple of words I have a kind of different. I do wish a native speaker will tell me that. I have asked my friends. They just told me I have a normal Peruvian accent. So that's that. It's very interesting to find new accent. I think in Spanish I also have like a very Peruvian accent, but I have more of a capital Peruvian accent, which is a little bit more neutral in the way they speak. It's very similar to the Mexican accent, the Central Mexican accent too, I guess. Though the one that you hear more in movies and such, kind of the neutral tone that you will find when they're dubbing something to Latin American Spanish, so everybody can hear. That's very similar to the Spanish we speak. In some words, in other words, it can be very heavy-handed. More neutral Spanish, I guess. Everybody wants to say that they speak in a neutral Spanish, though. Some countries do have thicker accents in the sense that the way that they speak the words is very different from everybody else. So I guess that makes them a little bit thicker in the accent part. I do find different accents very charming, and I do like that we have different accents, even in the same country. I think that brings a nice amount of difference. I do love that. I want to have difference and diversity in the sense of the different words and the different languages this place has. Nice. Somebody's hammering. Why is this hammering in the middle of the fucking thing? Stop hammering. Do you think they heard me? Maybe they did. Honestly, I really don't care. Why are you hammering in the middle of the day? They always hammer. They always be hammering something. Like, come on, how many things can you hammer? How many things do you have to hammer every day? Please. God. Literally. How many things do you have to hammer every day? Nothing. Nobody has that many things to hammer unless you're like a carpenter. And I'm pretty sure nobody's a carpenter close. Okay? So please. Stop. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Every day, yeah, basically. I just stopped. I didn't really think about it too much. Because it's not very loud. It just feels like somebody's big far away, and just hammering things very far away, and you kind of feel the vibration in your wall. It's weird. It's just really weird. Okay. I think we're done with this part. I think we're done with the face. I think this is like a nice amount of detail in the face. We may clip the other parts. Probably not, because I don't think that's necessary in this sense. I think that wasn't necessary. Honestly, because the professor told the reference was AI, I don't know. You're in your what? In my house? In my house. It's a really nice house. I just can feel it in the house. Control Z. Stopped. Turned off. Let's change the color of this. Let's make it pink and cutesy. Let's make it pink and cutesy, guys. Let's make it nice and cutesy. Then we're gonna add these and a little bit of this color, like this pink. It's good, right? Somebody just laughing in the background. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, the pink this too. It says I can't. Do you? Pink. Pinky pink. Pinky pink. Cute. Cutesy. Why don't we paint it? Let's paint the thing. So yeah, in references you don't have to be very like high detail. Not all the time anyways. You can give them like a nice little amount of detail. In the sense that you can do this. If it's something basic for like 3D model, I do think this is fine. Yeah, I think it should be the reference for today. It's not the cleanest reference. I do think it's really cute to do that. Now I have to go because I do have my doctor appointment, even though I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But I do have to go. So, it's been a nice seeing you. Very nice to see you. Here's VTuber. Very cute. Very nice. Very funny. VTuber Honeylabel signing out. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the night. And see you again. Probably tomorrow. Losing my mind. Doing homework again. You can find me on my socials. In the Twitters, in the Discords, and you can find that on my links on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe in the little bottom down. I can say that again. Rest, honey. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully everything goes well with my doctor. Thoughts and prayers. Prayers and thoughts. Now everything's gonna go well. And have a great rest of your day. Ohakuma, mama. Ohayo. Ohakusumi. I have to keep thinking of that. Ohakusumi. Ohakusumi. Mata ne, minasan. Arigato. Doga. How do you say this? Subscribe. Doga like. Doga like. Onegai. Pichi pichi. Kawaiku ma VTuber. またねHoneylabel です。またね。おやすみ。おやくまに。じゃあね。バイバイ。Good night. Bye. Buenas noches.